to MOCA's Nola Belles Beaus, where the love runs deep, the fam stays strong, and the bells, they always ring for us. We the bells and we hold it down, yeah. Real ones only, we don't mess around. All love, no cap, no clout to chase, just truth in the chat and respecting the space. It's family, MOCA got that heart of gold. From the south to the stream, we brave and bold. You ain't gotta pick sides or play a role, just show a real and you already home. Yeah. Pull up to the bells and bows like a Sunday seed. Got peace in the room and the vibe on beat. No drama, no mess, just minds that meet. Introduce yourself in the chat and the mods gon' greet. Real talk, we got brothers and sisters here. Ain't no fake love, every heart sincere. We've been through storms, but the skies stay clear. Loyalty live, that's the chant you hear. Woo! No chaos in the comment section, just bells with a bond and a bold connection. Safe space, strong face, deep reflection. MOCA don't fold, that's pure protection. If you ever felt unheard, misunderstood, pull up in the chat, we treat you good. Ain't gotta be loud, just gotta be true. MOCA got the light and we shine with you. Not a panel of pain, it's a platform of pride. Everybody got space and we don't divide. You loyal, you love, that's how we ride. Got a bell and a bow in the name, but a tribe world. From the mods to the lurkers and folks on rewatch. Every tap, every like, we feel it alive. MOCA ain't just a name, it's a vibe you caught. Nola Belles, Nola Beaus, that's a family, not a thought. Bring it loud, we the bells and we hold it down. Yeah, we do. Real ones only, we don't mess around. Real talk, love, no cap, no clout to chase. Just truth in the chat and respecting the space. It's family, MOCA got that heart of gold. From the south to the stream, we brave and bold. You ain't gotta pick sides or play a role. To show a real and you already home. MOCA said that to every bell in the space. Whether you typing, watching, or just vibing, you are this family. And over here, we don't fold, we ring. Ooh, welcome to MOCA's Nola Belles Beaus, where the love runs deep, the fam stays strong, and the bells, they always ring for us. We the bells and we hold it down, yeah. Real ones only, we don't mess around. All love, no.
Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday, guys. Happy Tuesday. I see y'all coming up in here. MOCA popped in for a minute. Unexpectedly at this time of day, for a minute. I see y'all coming up in here, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Baby, let me say something. Let me say something, y'all. Because before we even get started, I just want to first thank you all for the birthday love. Thank you all for the birthday love. I see y'all showing up and showing out. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. My beautiful sister, Marty, kicked them doors in, wishing me a very happy birthday. Then I see my sister Rashina showing up, showing out as always. Kimberly Earls, I do appreciate the birthday love, my girl. Rosalind, thank you so very much, beautiful. Lady D, thank you so much, my love. I truly appreciate it. Jerry, thank you so much for the birthday love. I appreciate it, beautiful. Handsome, I appreciate that. Look at my Team Pisces partner in crime, hip hop. I appreciate you, my love. It's so many to name. Y'all, I appreciate y'all so much. I wasn't supposed to be here. At least not this time of the day, but I'm here, y'all. I'm here. But child, let me tell you, I truly planned to mind my birthday business today. You know, maybe eat a little cake, a little crawfish, sit back, have a little wine, relax. But then this case said, nah, MOCA, not today. Not today. This morning, Tammy, thank you so much, love. I appreciate the birthday love, my girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Clutching my herringbone. I see you, beautiful. Thank you so very much, not only for the birthday wishes, but for the cash app. Thank you, beautiful. And it's been a minute, but I'm so glad to see you, boo. This morning, y'all, of all days, on my birthday, Judge Hathaway decides he wants to accept the plea deal. Baby, let me tell y'all something. That just changed the entire energy. Because right about now, all I could do is call it for what it is. Right? Because everything that's happening right now in real time, whether we want to admit it or not, MOCA called it from the very beginning. The enterprise is at work. They are definitely doing what they do. And baby, it is showing. And it started with the prosecutors. It started with the plea deal. And it started with extending us to 2 years. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It ends with the judge. I called it. I called it. And it's going to end just the way I said it would. It's going to end just the way. Look at my beautiful sister, Rashina. Thank you, boo. And you know I love you even more. Man, when I tell you, PJ, when I tell you corruption at its finest, it's corruption all day long. Sister Terrific, I see you, boo. Welcome, 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 mama. Let me tell you, child, this is a lot. But am I surprised? No, I am not. But while we're here discussing this good tea, I hope you all hit the like button for your girl. That's birthday gift enough for me. Hit the like button for your girl. Happy birthday, MOCA. Hit that like button for your girl. Baby, let me tell you. April, I see you, boo. Welcome, welcome, my moderators. I love you all. Cornell, I see you, my love. Welcome, everybody. And if you're new pulling up to the porch, welcome on in. If you don't know, now you know. I'm MOCA Unfiltered, and over here we do what we do. We speak for the truth. We speak for these children. And over here we stand on purpose over popularity all day long. And if you're rocking with this conversation, go ahead and don't skip hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not yet already. Pull up a chair, sit on the porch. It's wine, it's crawfish. The wind is blowing, the vibes are right, and we're blowing out MOCA's birthday candles today. My sister Rock, I see you, boo. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Terrific. Thank you. But before y'all, we do anything, and since today is my birthday, we don't get them but once a year. And I'm blessed to have reached another milestone. I'm blessed. And I just want to say to each and every one of you, I thank you for rocking with the platform. I thank you for rocking with the channel and supporting me the way that you do. I appreciate it. Y'all, we know what Jarvis Butts already admitted to. That we know. That we know. But what gets me, that judge had to review the agreement. He had to review it first. So you mean to tell me this judge reviewed that agreement and determined that with those terms, those conditions, you mean to tell me that he agreed to that, and in his position that was legally acceptable? What? So all that means, y'all, is that the sentencing, now this gonna be the trickery. The trickery is gonna come in that sentencing phase, which is scheduled for Thursday. That sentencing is gonna follow the terms of that deal. You don't know. I don't know. We none don't know what's been fugabooed, what's been altered in those conditions, what's been altered in those terms, because a judge that stands on decency and morals would have never. So what could Jarvis have said behind the scenes, which I think is nothing? What is it that the worthless one has pushed to the forefront? I'm confused, y'all. I am so confused. Leisure lady say, I'm not surprised at nothing that court does. Lady D said, how can he and every one of them sleep at night knowing them devils lied on the stand? That part. That part. Because if we saw they lied, they knew they lied. And this is not acceptable in the real world, y'all. And the fact that plea deal was accepted by the judge, whether we're ready for it or not, this tells the whole story. Do y'all think, and we've been saying this, nobody wants to listen to what comes from over here. And that's perfectly okay, because we feel and we think the way that we feel and we think. And everything that MOCA has spoken, everything that MOCA has thought, everything that MOCA has spit across this platform is unfolding in real time, right in front of our faces. I called it. I called it. Jarvis Butts will get sentenced on Thursday. Will Jarvis Butts do the 35 to 60? Based on the way all of this has unfolded, Jarvis Butts will not do the 35 to 60, just like MOCA called it. Wait on it. Jarvis Butts will be living his best life somewhere, and he won't be Jarvis Butts. He might be Jarvisha, but he won't be Jarvis. He might be a Jonathan, but he won't be Jarvis. He might be a Justina, but he won't be Jarvis. Just like the charges disappeared, just like this trial disappeared, just like they tried to make this whole situation disappear, Jarvis Butts, Jarvista, Jashima, whoever the hell he want to make him out to be, he's gonna disappear. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Because now that presents the bigger question. Nakisha, I see you, my love. Welcome, Vicky. My beautiful sister, Ron, thank you for the birthday love. I appreciate you, beautiful. Terrific, girl. He's going to disappear as Jarvisha. JJ, I see you, my love. Welcome to the chat. Let me tell you, they did not want this to come to the forefront. Laria, thank you, boo. They did not want this to be as visible as it is. They didn't want the people talking. They didn't want questions being asked. They didn't want any of this. But it came down to this. My girl Marty said this is a license for all of those pedos to do as much as they wish, because no law is for them. They're above them. Hey, Lucia, welcome. Lucia said there's some bullshit for Naziah. She needed justice. He needed 100 years. Lucia, welcome to the chat, my love. Let me tell you something. Laria, my girl, thank you for the Cash App, beautiful. I appreciate that. Lucia, let me tell you something, my love. Of course, he needed 100, 200, 300 years. He needed all of that. But Lucia, not when you're a part of the enterprise. Cornell, thank you, my love, for supporting the channel. Rock ain't shit. Rock say, Jarvisha, they gonna be calling him VC. VC. Rock, I'm tickled in my soul. Rock, he's gonna be out here. Pretty hair with ribbons on the end. Walking in a dress. He might be interviewed on ASI, we don't know. But he won't be Jarvis Butts. He won't be. We gotta call it for what it is. Oh no. When you're a part of an enterprise, any and everything goes down. Hey, Virginia, welcome, my love. Welcome to each and every one of you to the live stream. All my new people, welcome to MOCA Unfiltered. And if you're here, I hope, I encourage that each of you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, because here is where we give you the real, the raw, the unfiltered version of the watered down versions that they want you to accept. We don't accept what they give us. We make it make sense. And we have that right. Cornell, look at you again. Thank you so very much, my love, and I accept those birthday wishes. Virginia says, mostly they didn't want Naziah remains to be shown if found during a trial. Virginia, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you in MOCA's opinion. And we're here to agree to disagree, and I love that, right? Let me say this. For the way this case has been handled from the beginning up until now. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. Miss Gemini, I appreciate you, my love. Boo bang, I see you, baby. From the beginning to the end, the way they've handled this case. First, let's talk about the worthless one. The worthless one initially said there are more arrests to be made. In the same breath, she comes back, we got our man. Right? Now, let me just stop everybody in their tracks. Because one thing we know for sure, two things we know for certain. There has been no proof, no evidence, nowhere that nobody, not Jarvista, not no cadaver dogs, not nobody did Jarvis lead to where Naziah remains were. There is no arm, no leg, no foot, no head, no nothing. So that gotta stop. Just follow the path that this has taken. If there was a body, they would have produced something. We never got that. We never got that. Now, I want you to just keep in mind one more thing. The way this shit has been going, they never produced a body, not even parts of it. I'm gonna say that. Then I'm going to always repeat the charges that Jarvis Butts had on him with the imaging and the manufacturing of imaging for sales. That's trafficking. That's trafficking lingo, knowledge. He had everything in his possession that spelled trafficking. Pay attention. Why did those charges disappear? He's no longer charged with that. Unique, welcome, my love. He's no longer charged with that. Why did that charge disappear? That charge disappeared, and then you have no evidence of a body. No proof that there ever was a body. Show me the company you keep and I'll tell you who you are. All of a sudden, Frank, his shops has mysteriously closed down. Why? When the heat gets on, I got to pack up and move. Because if we connect the dots, and if the right people, the right authorities will come in here and properly connect the dots, a lot of people would go down. I don't believe Naziah is gone. I don't believe Naziah is gone. And until they prove to me otherwise, this is what I feel. This is what I believe, and this is what I will hold on to. She's hiding. Sister Platt, I see you, boo. She's hiding right where they stashed her. Her and her unborn. And don't y'all ever believe, feel, or think those that was closest to Naziah, don't ever believe they don't know the real. Because why in Jarvis stipulations it would say no contact with the net. Make it make sense. How is it that a net can't have no contact with Shannon? Shannon is in the process taking classes, working with people in the name of getting her children, and Shannon was one of the ones that put this child in harm's way. Annette can't have no contact with children. Something happened behind the scenes. Did Jarvis snitch on Annette? Did Shannon snitch on Annette? Something tells me Naziah had that baby. Something tells me that Naziah is somewhere waiting for all this shit to unfold. And Jarvista, Vista, is going to walk right back in the picture. It's an enterprise. I hope y'all believe that. It's an enterprise. Absolutely, Miss Gemini. All you have to do is look at her charges. I mean, look at Jarvis' charges. Jarvis charges are to satisfy the people. Jarvis charges is not to satisfy justice, because if it was all about justice, then all those victims that was lined up, that claimed and said he did this and he did that, and it was an ongoing thing. Why have they been silenced? Why have they been shut up? Why is it that their story could not make it to the forefront? Why could they have not been heard? Everything got pushed under the rug. Everybody's story went underneath the table. You have to make it make sense. You have to make it make sense. Thank you so much, Sherry. Jerry says they're going out to be the brakes of that monster, no matter where they try to hide him. Ah, I hear you, Jerry. Marty said this was never about Naziah. It was all about Kim worthless, useless, get revenge on Jarvis Butts for reasons unknown only to her. Absolutely, absolutely. Jarvis Butts was the fish that got away. And whatever I have to do to make it look good on my part, I'm going to do it so I could prove to the world that I got him. I got him. Gemini said, I still believe she's alive. Melissa said, the devil is smiling today, and the people are mourning because of this. I'm hurt to my core that the immediate family is out and about in Detroit. Something has gone very wrong today. Melissa, God is a man, don't sleep. They ain't got away with nothing. Look at Rashida. Thank you, boo. Tammy said Kim Worthless is a liar. Lucia says, I'm a grandmother. I love babies. If not, I can miss them going to school, then going to the police, tell them my baby missing. Her grandmother's going to jail. And Shannon too. If he gave her antifreeze, that he ain't giving no antifreeze. Nothing could make me believe that he did. Nothing could make me believe that he gave her antifreeze. Nothing could make me believe that she's chopped up. Nothing can make me believe none of that off the wall bullshit. None of it. And I do believe, I stand on it. Trafficking is real. We know that. We know that. And why all of a sudden now it will be looked at in a different light when it comes to Naziah. Because I want to take y'all, and I say it every live stream, for those of you that are new here, I don't claim to know everything, but I have a little common sense. Those charges went away. Let's go back to Annette's press conference. If you all remember that statement Annette made, that told a story without telling the story. Y'all don't know why y'all took her. Y'all need to bring her back. Y'all don't know what's going on. That right there told the story without telling the story, because the question remains, who the hell is y'all? Who were you referring to saying they took her? Because on a press conference claiming they took her, damn sure don't line up with going report her as a runaway. Make it make damn sense. And just like I picked that up, prosecution picked it up too. And I can't blame the defense for not going all the way out with this case fighting the prosecution. The reason I can't blame the defense, because they work for the state too. The defense getting that state money just like the prosecution getting that state money. They're all playing in the same nasty ass cesspool. So it's a performance. It's a show. And we were the audience for over 2 years. They performed this show until they couldn't perform it no more. They were tired of wasting taxpayers' dollars going in and out of court on bullshit. There was no more plot. And it was time to let this go to rest so they could get the heat off of the enterprise. Because the longer it stays an open case without being shut, the more people dig. The more people dig, the more likely somebody's name is going to pop up somewhere that they don't want exposed. So why not shut it down right now before we get too deep? Because we ain't going to have no trial. Because one of the jurors could be a you or a me that got several questions that would have put that particular trial in a hung jury. And that wasn't the outcome they wanted. The outcome that they wanted was an outcome that they could control. And they got it. I control it. I've been controlling it from the beginning. And whatever else happens behind the scenes happens. And that's where he disappears. So ain't nobody going to whip on him in jail. Ain't nobody going to do nothing to him in jail because he won't be there long enough for all of that to happen. Oh, he may be in the county for a year or so. But after that 1 year or so in the county, that's it and that's all. Look him up in a couple of years and come back and say, MOCA, you're right, he sure ain't there. Because that's how it's looking. Rosin says, MOCA, she ain't dead. Wherever she at, she waiting on him so they could be together with that baby. And this, oh child, oh child. Teresa, I see you, boo. Teresa said, I'm convinced that she ain't gone. She's just hiding, like Platinum says. Melissa, thank you so very much for supporting the channel, my love. I appreciate it so very much. Teresa says she ain't gone. She's just hiding, like Platinum sings. Teresa, I'm with you on that one. I do believe that. Marty says, Judge whoever, did you once think about those two little girls sitting in open court, having to describe every abomination he did to them? You're as worthless as Jarvis Butts. You need to resign in shame. Say, welcome, boo. And thank you so very much, my love. Marty, you know I stand with you. That this is sad. Thank you, Plaid. Look at what Miss Gemini says. If she's still alive, that's right, she is still alive. Because if she was gone, he'd have been charged with capital murder. You understand me? We got to make it make sense. I've never seen evidence that they claim they had, other than clothes with a few little blood stains on it. Who knows if Naziah could have been on her period? A hoodie with holes in it. That wasn't for Naziah because big like that belonged to Jarvis. A tennis shoe. And one. They sell those everywhere. But how do you take a shoe in evidence that you find in a tree? How did it get there? Y'all got to make this make sense. Hey, Unique Ways, welcome, my love. Her body not really in that river. Why they planted her clothes there? So detectives will focus on the river area. In reality, her body is elsewhere. Absolutely, Unique. In reality, she is elsewhere, not the body. She is elsewhere. Absolutely, Gigi. Gigi says the only thing that says she's dead is Kim Worthless. Nothing else. That part, we have not a piece of evidence that supports that. And we haven't heard from that chipmunk since. Rosalind says, Mocha, you're most definitely right. It's happening just like you said. And it do make sense. Portia, I see you, my love, and thank you so very much. Virginia says, so do you think they're waiting for Naziah to turn 18? They ain't waiting for Naziah to turn 18. They're just waiting to clear their name. They don't give a damn about children. Age means nothing to Detroit. We see it each and every day. Sirius City, welcome, my love, and thank you so very much. Tammy, I'm with you, baby. Tammy said this bullshit don't satisfy us. None whatsoever. Tammy, you're absolutely right. Children traumatized, but they feel like they've gotten justice. Justice for who? Justice for who? Marty says, I can't understand. If it's a plea deal, are they not supposed to state what, where, when, where, and how? That part. Marty, they think we're slow. Thank you so much, GG said, Mocha, you got more than a little common sense. You got a whole lot. Thank you, boo. Annie Fair, welcome, boo. Thank you so very much for the birthday wishes. This is a damn shame. Something happened behind the scenes, y'all. Some shady shit went on behind the scenes, and everybody is involved. Everybody. From the auto shop to the church to the courthouse. It started in the next house. That's where the round table meetings would be. And this is what we end up with. Gigi said that's why it's hard for Shannon, Annette, and Marquita to have emotions. Because they know she's not gone. That's why you can't catch him crying. Gigi, I'm going to leave that right there. Because that tells the whole story. Gigi, no emotions. Shannon let me cry. Annette never shed a tear. Jarvis sits there looking crazy as shit. Why? Why would you do that? If you loved her so much. And even if you didn't love her, she was yours. No emotions. And those no emotions are there because they know the real story. We have to call it for what it is because that's exactly what it is. And Jennifer, I'm with you, boo. Where is she hiding? I'm with you, Marty. They all knew. Unique Ways says if she's alive, then maybe Jarvis helped her run away. Not help her run away. He put her away. They probably made a fake ID for her, booked a flight for her, etc. And where's the owner of the shop? Maybe, hello? Unique Ways, you're picking up what we're putting down. You follow the trail. You follow the injustice. You follow the corruption. We've been asking questions from the very beginning. And today's development just raised some damn new questions. It raised some new questions. Because that plea deal, all it did was stop this case from moving forward. This plea deal, all it did was seal the deal to keep all their shenanigans buried. This plea deal, the acceptance of this plea deal, whatever could have been exposed, they put a stop to it. They're sick of us. They're sick of us minding their business if we want the truth to be told. Queen of Kings, I see you, baby. Welcome to the chat, my love, and thank you so very much. Simone, thank you for the happy birthday wishes, beautiful. Tammy, they're crooked. They're crooked. Teresa says, I wonder if Shannon is trying to move to Florida. And that's where Jarvis will be going. We don't know. Who says Shannon is going to Florida? Shannon ain't talking to nobody on social media. So how can anybody say that Shannon is moving to Florida? Shannon has previously in the past been to Florida. I know that for a fact. Shannon has also been to Atlanta. I know that for a fact. Shannon has done some traveling in her past. But Shannon never came out here and told me, you, and nobody else that she was moving to Florida. Because I tell you one thing, and I could be damn wrong. When Jarvis Butts walk out of that courtroom, and he will not be an old man when he walks out. When he walks out of that jailhouse, I can almost guarantee Jarvis will not remain in the States. He won't. And why he won't remain in the States? Jarvis is a commodity. Jarvis' face has been plastered everywhere. Jarvis is a target. Jarvis is going meet Frank. Absolutely leaves you later the rest of his life. He ain't got no choice but to live up to his last name. Because that's who he is. That's who he is. And it's a shame that we live in a society where the system is so full of corruption and children can't get the justice that they deserve. Because if we truly think about it, it's a trafficking industry going on. An enterprise so big or so bad. Thank you, Evelyn Gentry, for supporting the channel, my love. This enterprise is sick. It's sad. It's disgusting. Look at the pattern. These young girls are disappearing in Detroit like flies, all in the same age bracket, and nothing is being done. Nothing is being done. Nothing is being done. Miss Gemini says if you follow the money, that's where they have her and her baby hiding. Hello, Miss Gemini. Miss Gemini. Miss Gemini, when you know, you know. Gigi said they've done this many times before. It said that other foster kids went missing. This is the only time they got caught with that runaway status. Absolutely, Gigi. That's why they show no emotion. That's why. Rosalind said, Mocha, I have a picture of Naziah and her baby. Rosalind, that picture is not real, baby. That picture ain't real. Ain't no Naziah floating on no social media. Ain't no Naziah floating on social media, Rosin. Believe that. Monchelle, thank you, my love, and welcome. Thank you, Evelyn Gentry. Marty said these poor children are still being used, treated like yesterday's trash by the entire justice system, the law enforcement, who's supposed to serve and protect only people they serve and protect. Listen, Marty, that's the state with the label. That state only cares about two things: getting illegal money and running an enterprise. And that's where the petals fall in. Teresa said, we've cried for over 2 years for Naziah, and the tears were worth it. God bless you, baby girl. You're still our baby. Absolutely. Gigi said there's an oath among sick people like them. If you get caught, you take your charges and not talk. Just like the street codes of the 90s. That part. That part. Hey, it's me. Welcome, boo. Little miss, welcome to the chat, my love. She said, I thought the court date was on the 12th. He goes to court for sentencing on Thursday, my love. But the judge accepted the plea deal today. Melissa said, Mocha, please tell me Shannon don't got them kids back. Melissa, word on the curb is Shannon is taking classes to get her kids back. Word on the curb is Annette can't be around Shannon's children. Annette can't be around no children. And Mocha suspect Shannon just as guilty as Annette in all of this. So make it make sense. Why make provisions for Shannon to get her kids back? Annette can't be around no children. Something is terribly wrong. So Mocha's wondering, did Jarvis and Shannon rat Annette out? Told y'all. I told y'all. Shannon did a lot of pillow talking with Jarvis. Jarvis knows everything that has gone on in that household. Years and years and years worth of stuff. Something in my spirit tells me Jarvis gave these people some information. And Shannon started debunking Annette's lies on that stand if we truly pay attention. And who knows when they got Shannon one-on-one behind the scenes, if Shannon, with her slow ass, didn't say a little bit more, telling on Annette without realizing she was telling on Annette. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Look at Star. I see you, boo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Absolutely terrific. It's my birthday. That's why I'm here as early as I am, because today I'm going to enjoy outside. Love you more, Star. Thank you, little miss. Thank you, Star. Boo Banger. I see you, my love. Boo Banger says, how the fuck Shannon could get the kids back, but Granny Monster can't? Something ain't right. Boo Banger, that part. Boo Banger, they're playing in our face without us supposedly realizing that they're playing in our face. Let's go, Jennifer. Let's go. See, those are the questions that we over here ask that they don't want us to ask. Because, Jennifer, I'm with you on that one. They never never gave proof that Naziah was ever pregnant. I didn't see it. Did any of y'all see it? Because him researching antifreeze and how to perform at home, no, that ain't proof of nothing. They spoke about the DNAs, the three different DNAs that they found. People were speculating on who those DNAs possibly could have belonged to. Don't y'all think the DNAs could have been the very same people that was at that location and all that shit? Because my thing is, no. Y'all still didn't show us proof of that. I think it's a bad storyline. I think it's a bad storyline. That part. I must have missed Saeed's comment, but I agree. Somebody in high places is making these decisions. And somebody in high places is making these decisions. And they have to wait until they get the green light to make the decisions that they're making. Absolutely, Rock, because that's what we're waiting on. When will Annette get locked up? When? Because we need them all. Absolutely. Sheena said Shannon could take 100 classes. She ain't never getting them children back. Lady D, she can't survive without Annette. Shannon will never move out on her own. She cannot survive this world without a net. Marty, I bet they do put book money on his books. I bet they do. Saeed says, I don't think she have her kids. I don't believe that either. I truly don't believe that. And nobody could make me believe she has them. But the word on the curb is she's taking classes to get them. That's what they're saying. She's taking classes to get her children. We know Roxy's out there clout chasing, but we are a little closer to the window. Shannon not talking to nobody. So where's Roxy getting this information from? Absolutely. Shannon ain't talking, Marquita ain't talking, Annette ain't talking. So we can't say that they said this and they did that. All we could do is speculate. All we can do is say what we feel, what we think, based on what they put out there. Because they none have spoken to you. They've none spoken to me. And I know damn well they've none spoken to them. So I ain't going. Leisure Lady said this has been a joke to Detroit from day one. And Leisure Lady, you're absolutely right. Just from the way this has been moving. And the final Little Miss, thank you so very much for supporting the channel. And so, and celebrating MOCA's birthday. I appreciate it, my love. I appreciate it. Star said it don't sound right. Shannon and Annette lived in the same house. How she get her kids and Annette can't be around them? Make it make sense. That part. That part. Well, Banger said he said in that kitchen there was 2 pregnancy tests taken. But from who? Child, it's like that lollipop. Y'all remember that owl? How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? Now, how many heads you gotta bust up to get to the truth about where's Naziah, what happened to Naziah, who moved Naziah, and who's all involved? Chandra, I see you, my love. Welcome to the chat. Melissa says, Mocha, think about it. Do you think Jarvis gave her? No. He didn't give her no antifreeze. Me too, Tammy. What's in it for Shannon? Why are you rewarding Shannon by giving her kids back when you know Shannon was the very one that put those children in harm's way? Help me understand that, somebody. I want to know, how do you get rewarded for bad behavior? Because that's piss poor behavior. That's very bad behavior. I never in my life understood the reward for bad behavior. But Detroit seems to do it very well. Rock said classes about what? How not to give your children to grown men to be played with. That part, Rock. Boo Banger said, I bet they put money on that monster books and go visit him. Mark my words, birds of a feather flock together. They're going to make it happen. Marty, thank you for supporting the channel, my love. Yes, ma'am, Chandra. Today's my birthday, girl. And the question that still remains, where is Naziah? Bubenga says, enjoy your day today on purpose because it's yours. You better believe I am. May you have many more beautiful years. Thank you so very much, Bubenga. Jennifer says, once Jarvis pleaded guilty, she can get her kids back. And the only way she could have got them back, Jennifer, is because they didn't see her as a suspect. Platt said a bitch that brought a nigga in a family and was well aware of his past, present, and future. But yet, y'all finding loopholes to give her children back. Tammy says she don't need them back. Shannon is a pedo as well. Make it make sense. CPS, y'all better not get those children back and put them in harm's way, baby. Detroit is on some BS. Sean, thank you, my love. Natalie, thank you so very much. Yes, Lord, Chandra. Pisces twins, we are. Melissa said, Roxy and her mom, they're a concern for me as well. It's the lies they tell. Girl, follow the drip. Follow the drip. Follow the drip. Thank you, beautiful soul. I appreciate that, boo. I appreciate the birthday love. Y'all love MOCA like y'all say y'all love MOCA. Make sure you hit the like button and let the likes match the views. And while you're doing that, tap those emojis like you're on the porch and you're at a party with MOCA. I appreciate that. Bubanga said his whole family and the city of Detroit failed Naziah and so many other babies. And it's sad. I pray justice to soon be served for all these children. Absolutely. Kamisha, thank you, boo. I appreciate those birthday wishes. Saya, thank you, my love. My baby turned 14 yesterday. Pisces rock. Happy belated birthday to your baby, Saya. Bubanga said if I had one question, it would be, where's Naziah at for real? Because you can miss me with that river story. Where the fuck is Naziah? KK, thank you so very much for the birthday love, my love. I appreciate each and every one of you. Annie says she gave up the golden goose. She next. Loose lips sink ships. You better believe she's next. Lady D said, CPS said the foster kids said Annette was mean. They didn't never want to go back to her house. So what did the kids say about Shannon? And him telling, and him that they're not telling that part. That part. But hold up. Lady D, CPS said, the foster kid said, ugh, that's touchy for MOCA. Because who knows what CPS said? Because that's supposed to be sealed records. And the other red flag is CPS said, the foster kid said, baby, that's HIPAA laws, that's red flags. Oh no, nobody can make me believe CPS is out here repeating what children said. Something wrong. I mean, I gotta call it for what it is. If we're gonna be truthful in our delivery, we have to be mindful of the things that we say. Because listen, I know a lot of people want the story out, but not to lie to get the story out. Because I want to know who spoke to CPS. Look at Rock, my nephew is 18 today. To tell nephew happy birthday. Happy birthday. I love you all so much. Y'all have no idea. Say, welcome to the Nola Belles, my love. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And that's the only part I wanted to make. Because it's a shame. CPS ain't shit. But one thing I hope to God CPS didn't do was say what these children said. Chandra, they said he's looking anywhere from 35 to 60 years. Miss Gemini says, I also remember when Jarvis posted a post saying, when you learn Arabic, I really believe she's out of the country. Shut your mouth and keep talking, Miss Gemini. Miss Gemini MOCA said that from the very beginning. Star. Oh, Star. Niece, thank you so very much for the cash app. Thank you so very much for the birthday love, my beautiful niece. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you, girl. Miss Gemini. Arabic tells a whole story. Miss Gemini, connect that to Frank. Miss Gemini, connect that to the disappearance of his initial charges, Miss Gemini. Follow the dots, Miss Gemini, and we'll find Naziah. Hello? Jarvis said it. Jarvis was telling the story without telling the story. And they want us to believe what they're putting out there. Not today. Not today. Not today. Lady D, I don't know how far that investigation is going with her and the Diddy thing. I don't know if it's over, yes or no. I don't. But I know she was under investigation. Tammy, I'm telling you, girl. I'm telling you, Tammy. That girl is in another country. In another country. She really is. I don't give a damn what they say. I don't give a damn what they try to make us believe. We ain't buying it. My girl Tammy says, if the baby daddy that has his daughter and Shannon's sons, you're talking about Debo. Debo, get you a good lawyer. Fight hard for those children. You may not be able to get the son, but fight hard for your baby girl. Tammy, absolutely. I encourage Debo to do what he has to do. As a man first. Because Debo has truly stepped up to the plate. Not only for his own child, but also for the son that's not his. And Marquita's sitting her ass there like it ain't nothing. I wonder if Shannon told those people how many times Dre painted walls, how many times Jarvis painted walls, and why they really had to paint them. I wonder if Shannon told what was in that refrigerator. I wonder. I wonder. Because Annette, it ain't looking good for you. Melissa says, Mocha, I'm from Louisiana, girl. I love you. I started following you when you started this case, and I've never stopped. It's been 2 years, and sometimes I just wish she would just appear. Welcome, neighbor. Welcome. I appreciate the support, Melissa. I really, really do. And we're going to ride this wave together, not only on Naziah's behalf, but on all these children, because they need a voice. Too many families failing children that didn't deserve this. Because one thing Mocha's going to say, I appreciate the support from each and every one of you, my beautiful sister, April Webster. You know how much I appreciate and love you for all that you do. I appreciate the birthday love. I really do. Thank you, sis. We all feel bad. Hey, Chucky, welcome to the live stream. Everybody did look past her. Tammy said it's against the law, especially when dealing with children in a delicate situation. But Tammy, we got to understand, we're dealing with Detroit. Detroit don't care about the law. Detroit makes their laws as they move. Tammy, you got that right. Follow the dots and follow the money. Lady D says, I hope Janelle do what she said she was going to do on the news. Make sure Shannon never get those children back. I pray to God she do what she was supposed to do. I pray to God that she do what she said she's going to do. Because those people have to be stopped. This is too much. Star, you know I love you, girl. Lady D said, the more we keep talking about this case, someone has got to be saying something ain't right. At this point, Lady D, we need God to intervene. Because we're dealing with some real dark people. Everything about this from beginning to end has been dark. No, Marquita don't have her children back. Debo has them, Tammy. Her son's father. No, her daughter's father has both of her kids. Marquita don't have her children. And then Debo said, ain't no way, either one of them going back to her. But y'all, I came out here and did what I had to do. I just wanted to let you know how I felt about this. I enjoyed you sharing what you felt about this. I'm going to tip off the porch for now. But you best believe we're coming back on the porch. We're coming back on the porch. Today, for me, was supposed to be a quiet day. Kamisha, that girl ain't going to no Florida. I promise you she ain't. Today was supposed to be a quiet birthday, at least to start off. But I woke up with breakfast. I woke up to breakfast and the judge accepting that plea. So the porch ended up getting breaking news this morning. And one thing about us over here, we gonna keep watching. We gonna keep asking questions. And we gonna keep speaking for those who can't. And for those of you, I want to remind you tonight, Platinum, our moderator, here in the chat right now. Plat, drop your channel link, baby. Platinum is going live tonight with the birthday celebration for your girl. So if you all can, set your notifications, please, and meet us at Platinum's house. Meet us at Platinum's house tonight. I think she said 8:30. We're going to be over there. But I will say I appreciate you all for pulling up on the porch during this midday live stream. If you haven't already, hit the like button for your girl. Y'all know how I feel about that. If you haven't already, hit the like button for your girl. Thank you all for the new subscriptions. Welcome, welcome, welcome to MOCA and the Nola Belles Beaus. Thank you all for all the birthday love. Cash App, Super Chat, Super Stickers. Y'all know I love it all. The likes, I thank you all for them. The shares, I appreciate that even more. Terrific said, what you doing for your birthday? Girl, let me tell you. I should be up out of here right now, but I had to come and give y'all a little of my time. I'm on my way to lunch. Boiled crawfish during the middle of the day, because that's all I want. And drinks in the middle of the day. Tonight is a whole different story. I'll be over the Platts, but I'll be outside. My family, every day is a holiday, but when birthdays come around, it's a special day. We do family gatherings. So tonight I'll be outside for real on the porch with my family, celebrating. But I will be at Platt. And that's just for today. This weekend, we have a 2-day celebration plan. And the only reason we have 2 days celebration plan is because my parents' anniversary is also within this time frame. So we're going to celebrate 2 days. Day number 1, which is Saturday, is going to be our festive day with the boiling. We're going to have crawfish and crabs and turkey necks and corn and potatoes and ice chest stretched from here to there. That's Saturday. Sunday, we're going to have the works. We're going to have grills going. Because I went to the grocery store yesterday and hit a jackpot. Baby back ribs, $6 a slab, and asked me if the basket wasn't loaded. So we're going to grill on Sunday. Dirty rice, baked beans, baked macaroni and cheese. They could have the cake because MOCA ain't into cake like that. And yet again, ice chest for days. So we make birthdays a holiday pretty damn much. But I appreciate you all for pulling up. I appreciate y'all for rocking with MOCA this midday and enjoying my birthday and getting this breaking news all at the same time. I love you all. God bless you all. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Who knows? I may pop out before Platt Cop. I don't know. But either way, this news will continue. So guys, I am going to say I love y'all because y'all know we're family. We're going to get up out of here and I will talk to y'all later.
We stand tall, we rise as one. Nola Belles, the work ain't done. No. Motivated from the heart, never run. Truth and care in everything we become. It's more than a vibe, it's a home, it's a call. Over here we catch each other when we fall. This is family. This is family. full of truth and a chat full of cheer. MOCA in the seat, steady steering the ship. Every topic got depth, every comment got grip. We don't tear folks down, we just build them up. If you moving off love, then you one of us. Nola pride in the room and the vibe so loud. Every bell in the check gon' rep that crowd. We stand tall, we rise as one. Nola Belles, the work ain't done. MOCA leading from the heart, never run. Truth and care in everything we become. It's more than a vibe, it's a home, it's a call. Over here we catch each other when we fall. This is family. This is family. This is family. And we stand tall. Down in the Nola where the soul don't break. MOCA built the lane where the real ones stay. Ain't no faking the funk, ain't no playing for clout. You bring that mess, we gon' sort that out. But this ain't about drama, it's about love, it's about healing, it's about trust. Every child, every voice, every name in the breeze. We gon' stand for the ones no one else gon' see. So we rise tall, we rise as one. Oh no, Nola Belles, the work ain't done. MOCA leading from the heart, never run. Truth and care in everything we become. It's more than a vibe, it's a home, it's a call. Over here we catch each other when we fall. This is family. This is family. This is family. And we stand tall. One mic, one tribe, one mission in mind. We protect what's right and we hold that line. It's the chat where the truth and the love collide. Where the voices don't hide and the pain gets light. We see you, we feel you, we fight for the cause. Every kid, every tear, we break down walls. When you hear that bell, that's the call to act. We family now, and that's just facts. We stand tall.